cracking Jump Nation family, it's your boy here, Rushi, aka the Jump Rope Coach. Welcome to episode 3 of my transition series, guys, aka How to Fly Like a Boss series. And yeah, welcome to 2019. This is the first time I'm talking to you guys one-to-one on the camera for this year, and I hope you've started it all well, already crushing your goals and getting to those ambitions like I always say. Listen guys, I'm doing the video today here in my office. It is just freezing outside, and to be honest with you, it's going to be more of a talkative video. Today's all about balance because we've talked about timing in episode 2. Hopefully you're kind of following along with this series as well. But episode 1 was all about the kind of foundation, so it's basically your footwork. Episode 2 we talked about my timing techniques. I'm kind of sharing my secrets on how I really improve my timing, because a lot of people say to me, you know, you look so slick, you look so effortless, and the truth is this, guys, I've enhanced and I've kind of tried different types of techniques on how to get these things down to a T. One of the things was timing, and I've always said to you that if you can get your timing right, you make the easy things look really good and you can make the difficult things look effortless. And that's the kind of motto that I'm going to run with on this series. And today's element is balance. And if you know me very well and you know this channel very well, my key formula to skipping like a god is balance plus timing equals execution. And there is no speed in this formula. We're not trying to be speedsters, because that's where a lot of people go wrong. They try and be too quick, they try and get too flashy, and they can't pull these moves together. And this transition series is all about making you guys look fluid. So we're gonna get straight into it. And balance is, like I said, super key, because you can see loads of people these days who are able to perform loads of high powered tricks, but when they try and piece it together, because they're not balanced, and sometimes because they're lacking timing as well at the same time, it just doesn't look as slick as it could be. And we're going to get you to that level. I'm going to share these secrets with you. I'm going to share these drills, and it's really only 3 things that I could kind of share with you from my experience. The first one, we're going to get straight into this. I'm going to run some B-roll over the top of the video. Basically practice the hell out of skipping on one leg. So it's kind of high knees. It's a really great workout as well, of course, but what you're going to learn here is how to really stay balanced, how to engage your core, just strengthen the muscles around that region. And in terms of when you come to doing tricks and transitions and things like that, these are the things that you need to stay intact so that you can go from one move to another without stepping off line, without looking like you're kind of out of control. So really enhance these muscles, enhance these skills. That's a great drill. And yeah, I used to spend, I think, roughly 15 to 20 minutes kind of each session always working on that one-legged drill. And it doesn't get boring. I mean, a lot of you probably think that's really boring, but you do get a really good workout. At the same time, you are really firing up those kind of lower abs. It's taking a lot of kind of brain power to get things moving in the right motions and the right time. And yeah, things are going in loads of directions. Again, that's why skipping is so great. The second thing that I would really recommend that you guys try and do is get in front of a mirror or try and record yourself like we mentioned before. But what you're going to do is, whilst you're doing your workouts, whilst you're doing a few different routines, like we talked about in episode 1, like a side swing with a side swing cross, for example, maybe for mixing it up with double unders already, even better, can you stay in the same position? So this is what I want you to focus on. Just see where you're going. Are you going back? Are you going forward? And the next time you skip, I want you to focus on just staying in the same position. This again is going to enhance those core muscles. It's going to enhance kind of your focus. And yeah, like I said, when you're doing kind of crossover, then into a double under, I want you to land right in the same position, the right place, and it's going to look so much more smoother. You're going to see so many more kind of benefits from your workout. It's going to be a lot more difficult. And in just general, just your videos and things like that you want to share on Instagram or wherever it is are going to look so much more slicker. Cool. Number 3, drill number 3. I'm really going well with this. I'm probably going to mess up soon. But drill number 3 is a lot more advanced. And if you get to those kind of first 2 stages really simply, the next kind of balance drill that I can give you is if you use a blindfold. So recently we've been working with this, and yeah, I know if anyone's watching Netflix right now, Bird Box is really smashing the game. And really tense movie, really good. Watch it if you haven't. Anyway, right, so I have tried skipping with the blindfold many times, like over the years, like over the last 2-3 years, I've done it loads of times. I recommend you do the same. The reason is this: not only does it look kind of weird, but it's really cool at the same time, because you are now starting to enhance different senses. When you take away that kind of hand-eye coordination, you take away the eye element, you're then going on feel, you're going on sound. You're just enhancing a lot more senses that you probably didn't realize you needed to use for skipping. But at the same time, you are now going to have to focus on your balance, because you're going to go all over the place. And yeah, I really find that it helps me a lot, especially when I used to do this training a lot more. As soon as I take the blindfold off, the same drills, the same transitions would always be a lot more like fluid, slicker. I could just do things and feel like I could just do it with my eyes closed. hence the pun. But you get what I'm trying to get with this. So listen, those are 3 simple drills. I've talked quite a bit, but this transition series is going to go ahead no matter what happens. Every week I'm going to show you, kind of give you something like some sort of tip, some sort of experience, and I will get you to that boss level, I promise you. So any beginners watching out there, please give this video a thumbs up, especially if it helped you, especially if you found it useful. Subscribe if you haven't already. We have already built the slickest and most coolest fitness community in the world, guaranteed, hands down. And yeah, we're bringing out a lot more cooler products for you guys to help you with your workouts and everything else that you're doing, just to make you a lot more legendary. So guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna see you in the next episode. So take care of yourself, skip the treadmill, stay safe, peace. Big up to you if you're watching these end credits right now, but I want to say a massive thanks for those of you who got involved in our latest Krypton Green Money Rope launch that became the fastest selling, or one of the fastest selling speed ropes of our history. And yeah, we've got a lot more coming, so please stay locked in. New apparel, which is going to be absolutely epic, a killer rucksack, and some new tech, including earphones and also a smartwatch. So guys, thank you again for your support as always. I love you.